In this video, we're going to be learning how to design this simple logo. And basically, what we're going to be doing in this logo, we're going to be learning how to add an image right into pixelLab, how to remove the background of an image because this icon over here has a background. Also going to learn how to add text. Also going to learn how to change font of text, including adding backgrounds. Right? We basically learn this in other projects, but in this video, we're going to retreat that. Let's jump into pixelLab. So this is our end project. This is what we're trying to do, a simple logo like this. So first thing first, I want to do, let's go to our default size. I'm going to make the default design. So if you go to your pixelLab, this is the default design you see, right? So the next one, we want to change the image sizing. Now for logo designing, we want to be using 1280 by 720. Right, in the sizing 1280 by 720, the width should be 1280 and the height should be 720. That is in pixel, right? So we have this right here. So we just delete this text. So you click the new text, we delete it because we don't need it. So the first thing we want to be bringing in, let's bring in our icon. So the plus icon as usual from gallery. So I have this speedometer icon already installed in my phone, so I'm going to go back to my Google Photos to get it. So go back to my picture. So if you need any of this icon, you can get them. So I got some of all these icons from the cleanpng.com website. So also you can also see these icons right there in the project link. So we have this image over here, nice and good. So the next one we'll be doing, we want to remove the background for this image. We want to remove the background from this image. So we're going to go to the image editing tool over here, erase color. We enable this and we choose the color we want to erase. We erase that, then we increase the tolerance. Right. So also we can also increase the size. Right. So nice and good over here. So we have our icon imported. So next what I'm doing, we'll go back to our text tool to add our text. Let's add our text. You can give it any text, any name that you want to, depending on the name that you want to use for your design. So I'm going to be using speed engine. Right, speed engine, that capitalize it. We bring it down over here. So we should increase the image sizing a bit. Okay, and good over there. So also the speed engine, also we need to increase the sizing. So go back to text size. Okay, we need to reduce this. So if you observe, I'm editing the text from the text tool, not the image tool. The image tool is used to edit the image, while the text tool is used to edit the text. So now we're editing the text. So what we want to do before we start full editing our text, we want to change the font of the text. So I'll go over the recent font used. So I have this font named Sector. You can go to the damfont.com website and download the font named Sector, but this font are going to be included in the description of your project, so you can just go get it from there and add it. So we have this font over here, so we just use the font Sector. You can use any font of your choice. So to add more spice to this, we're going to be using this font. So let's position this font. So now, okay there. So we want to rotate the speedometer a bit. So we'll go back to the image section. We want to rotate this, right? Okay, going to leave it at this. Okay, so also let's try rotating it. So the image, we rotated it, so let me give you rotation specs, minus 3 degrees. So let's also rotate the text over here. So let's minus 2 degrees, okay, for the text. So basically this is what we want to be doing. So also want to also make sure the text is positioned at the center. Want to move this up a bit, right? So we have this here, speed engine, nice and good. So the next thing we want to be doing, now we don't want to make this a 3D image, right? We want to just make this a simple logo design, a minimalist logo design. So what we're going to be doing, let's merge both of these design together. Merge both of them, click the mesh tool, nice and good over there. So if you want to add a stroke to make the design look more colorful, we can add a stroke if we want to. So by default the white strokes added for us, but we can choose any color of your choice over here. So we'll just go with black, right? So we have this black stroke all around it, and you can increase your stroke width or decrease it depending on what you want. So I'll just leave my stroke at the width of 2. So we have this nice design over here. So basically we're done with our design. So to give it a nice background, you can come over to the background tool. So you should make sure you observe this tool section, how I move through it. While we're editing the images, I was in the image editing tool, but now in the background, this deals with the background. I did the background. Now mainly when you are designing logo for clients, you want it in a transparent background and different type of sizes. For Facebook profile, there'll be different type of background specs going to give you different image size. But basically the transparent background is very important because some people is going to be adding this your logo to their business brand, right? To their brand. They're going to use to brand their business, adding it to their bags, to their products, right? So this transparent goes with it, right? It goes with it perfectly well with it. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to be using just a normal background, right? You can give it a general background. So we're going to go for gallery. You can choose a background for one of your pictures that you have to give to this image. All the resources used in this video, as I said earlier, there'll be a link for you to get them. So I'll go back to pictures again. All the pictures here, you can get them from cleanpng or freepik.com if you don't want to get them from the link. So over here in pictures, so I have this background, right? So I have this background, right? So you get it now. So this is it. This is a background. So we can use this background if we want to, and if we don't want to, we can also use a color as background. Now it depends on your choice. You can just decide to give it a background of black, right? Also appears nice. So if you want to present it, your client can use background like this, right, to present it to the client, so it's going to look nice. Or you can just mock it up, right? We present it in a way that's going to look more realistic. You can do it in any way. What I mean by mocking it up is you basically getting an image of a model, right? Maybe a realistic image. I have some here I got from Freepik. So you can see these are realistic images. So example, this is what I was talking about. So can you basically give it an image like this, right? And you just position your design over here. Can reduce the sizing, position it over here, right? Then it sends the message, right? It basically sends the message of what you wanted to do. So you're going to like be showing like a client this is going to look like when, you understand, when you have bought it, when you have gotten this design, this is going to look like. So also the last one we'll be doing to this design to make it look even more realistic, we want to bring to emboss the design. We'll use our emboss tool over to the image section, over to our emboss tool. I use it over here. Now we want to decrease the bevel, so we want to decrease the bevel to like 5. You increase the specular hardness. Now it makes the design even look more realistic, right? Then I'm going to increase the intensity to 100, the ambient lighting to 100. Then so also the light angle, you can position it that choice you want depending on where you want the light to be coming from, right? That is it. So that is basically it. So if we should make this a 3D shape, it's going to even look more realistic and it's going to look as if it's on the wall, right? But that is not the purpose for this tutorial. We don't want to make it a 3D shape, so we'll just go over to our gallery and add a normal image. But hope you get what I'm trying to explain in using it in different format when presenting this to your client that needs the design. You have to present it in, you can present it different way. You can use a normal background, you can use a transparent background, which customer also will obviously need. So this is how it is. So position this at the center. We go to relative position, position this at the center. So right now it's at the center. If you observe, I clicked here first. This will position it at the middle. Then this button over position it at the center. So I click both, position at the middle and position it at the center, right? So basically done for this, and you can just add the tag name just to brand this. You can brand this if you want to, very important, which I did. Just include this so your designs won't be stolen. You include it anywhere in your design, but the most important thing, you reduce the text sizing, need to be very little. So okay, I love that font very well. And relative position at the extreme end below. Okay, this is nice, it's okay. So this is just basically just considered in doing a very simple minimalist logo, very simple speed engine. So you can just get any icon and add your text to it, then you come out with a very nice logo. So that is it for this video. We'll be moving on in the next video.